sijui kama mnanisikia, but what's up my good people? Poleni sana hapo kidogo, I was fixing a few things. But yes, kama unajua today we're at the Kenyatta University and we had a watch party, so poleni sana. I was trying to collect myself enough to cast. But yeah, it seems like vita ishaendelea and it seems like the iOS team is taking on. Acha tuzibe hii sauti. Wow, iOS Black there with a beautiful spray and actually gets a knock there on the BMGs. I'm guessing he will be going in for that push scene that now more than a call. They are both down. That means the BMGs have, wow, the internet just went kaput. Net imeenda wapi? Hello? Okay, net sijui. But let's go with what is there. Ama VP. Seems like the iOS team, they are trying to dominate the game. We have a couple of them getting eliminations, not only on the BMGs, but now they're taking on a new team, and that is Rex Code. And we have everyone there trying to get some damage toward the iOS team. It seems like today we'll be seeing a new team dominating the place there. Juliet trying to go in for that push. Everyone is basically watching. Oh no, that was a grenade. It was perfectly launched, and now we have everyone being pushed and switches immediately to that S12K, trying to go in for that push. Free fires are there, and everyone will be joining everyone else in that lobby. We are in that second phase of the zone. Of course, you're playing Rondo, and we know how Rondo tends to get there. We get a lot of fights happening here and there. We tend to have people third partying around the area. And we usually have a lot of teams that have been eliminated without them expecting it to happen. So let's see how this is going to be happening. But of course, all the best to all the teams that are trying to participate. Remember, at the end of the day, things are going to get heated with the time there. We have Team 10, the NRS. We have Athane, we have Puyal, we have NRS Vaughn, and then NRS Machine also on ground here, trying to get around there, trying to get into a fight. And the IS team as well. They seem to be dominating Bado, and they're taking a couple of eliminations with them as they enjoy their rotations into that zone. We have teams being eliminated every single side. RC and Rush Esports taking each other down there. Postman trying to do something about his teammate because he's already down there. On the other hand, NRS is trying to third party the fight here. They will be joining them, and Sharky seems to have spotted a team on that right side. Beautiful sprays will be connecting, and we might be seeing a thing getting eliminated. We might be seeing people losing fights around these games. Remember, it is Rondo, and by the time we get to the end of that zone, it is going to be very, very hard to survive if you are not careful with how you are handling the fight. So now we have the RC team here. We have Shaki getting his rotations going on. We have him getting closer there. We have someone spotting him tank there with the beautiful damage. He has to be careful though on that eastern side, western side actually, because he has NRS on that side. The teammates are closing in. Tank unfortunately has exposed his location, trying to smoke up the place here to change his location. Has been spotted. Beautiful sprays by Ford, and he goes down. That means it is going to be GG's for him there. Echo trying to get closer, but my friend, the S12K is not doing the job it's supposed to do, and he goes down as well. And teams are getting eliminated one by one. Team 10, NRS are getting the rotations done here. Assad from F team is also maintaining his location. He doesn't want to get eliminated yet, but that zone is also closing in. So I am expecting some fights to happen here and there. So let's see what their plan really is. If they're looking for that chicken dinner or not. But now we have the iOS team. We have Juliet trying to go in for that push there. Two players go down by Pato. One more remains standing. And of course, he will be going for that push because the players lined down a little bit open. I think this lobby is a little bit too easy for Team 8 right now because of how they're wiping the teams. But remember, the zone is never your friend. It is getting some damage on Pato and Nate. They are being cooked up. Actually, a Kobe. And that means that Team 4 player might just have a chance here of wiping out the whole team. Seeing that IS is actually losing numbers. And now the last player is sporting. And actually, someone is deciding to do something. And Rush decides to make that decision to ruin that clutch from Team 4. I don't know why, but Rush was just watching the fight, Buana. But of course, IS, they have a chance of coming back. All they have to do is recall their teammate and they will be getting the numbers back up. But then that's going to be a little bit hard. No! BMG a call right on time with the perfect spray. He does put Romeo, takes him out, and the BMGs will be surviving now. They're not really losing much because as you've seen there, IS Esports has basically dominated, taken people out. But it is what it is. Yeah, unfortunately they have clashed and we couldn't do anything because our schedule was already out. But I don't know what to do. I don't know. It is what it is, guys. We just move with what we have, okay? Move with what we have. Yeah, sorry for keeping you guys waiting. I was fixing something, yeah? But let's see how this goes. So now, I don't know if I have any game sound. Actually, you can tell me if you can hear any game sound. Let me just listen for myself. Oh no, I cannot tell if I have game sound. Oh wow, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But let's see. We have teams going around. Another team there, Rush Esports, are taking on NRS. It seems like a fight is actually happening. Let's try and reduce this. But you have Team 8 there, Rush Esports, getting close, and NRS Machine that does get knocked down. And it's going to be an interesting time here because we need to see who is going to give us that chicken dinner when it comes to this game. Of course, it's not going to be an easy one. But then you have Rush Esports. They're waiting on that edge. They're using that hill basically to their advantage. It might be a little bit helpful. It depends on how they use it. But once that zone closes in, it's going to be GG's for them. RC Esports are losing numbers. TZ there with his teammate Postman going in for that push. And I don't know why Sassy Sports cannot spot them. But they are going a little bit open there with that rotation at the back. I mean, it's so easy to take out TZ with how he's moving there with that vehicle. But, I mean, everyone with a plan, right? Oh, what? We left TZ and they're already taking on a fight. Let's go where TZ is and Postman because it seems like they're getting knocked. And not only knocks, but they're also thirsting people. Now, RC Esports, their teammate Shaki is down. TZ, they're trying to snake at least to get the sprays connecting. Jackie Simama, Killer Tuna Vibrate. And we don't want that anyway. So let's see if the spray is actually connecting. Oh, they actually do. And Postman there does get a knock on Echo. I believe that will be the chance for TZ. And Postman to go in for that push. Take on the last players there. We have Tank being damaged. But TZ staying at the back. They're giving him cover. Postman on the other side. They are flanking. A very beautiful rotation there towards TZ. Echo and his teammate as TZ does give him the cover. But then that zone is closing in there. We have F2G being spotted at the back there. F is actually quite distracted. And I mean, Postman can use this to his advantage. A nade is getting cooked up there. Might just be a Kobe on Echo. But then that nade doesn't really do anything. Apart from Assad's a nade that actually connects there, leaving one person standing. TZ, fast knock is in there, switches to FPP. But then that FPP is not beautiful anyway. It just made him go back to lobby just like that. It is never as easy as it sounds. FPP sour. But, well, wiping and eliminating is another story, okay? But then have their Team 17, the Y5, the younger 5, sporting Team 6 there. Sprays from Echo. We have MTF being eliminated as well on the side. Everyone literally taking on fights. MTF Esports almost losing as well. So let's see where they are. We have Sassy Sports on the high ground. Well, that zone is about to close in, though. We don't know how they're going to be surviving without being sported. But maybe they do have a plan around that. We have the MTF team. They're taking on quite a number of damage here. We have one of the teammates, Samaru, is down. Groot there. Quite low with that HP. I'm guessing that we'll be getting closer just to see anything or whatever is going to happen to you. At this point, it's not as easy as it sounds. There we have Rush Esports. Of course, they're trying to go in for that push. You have Maestro. He does get knocked in fast. And last person standing, finisher. You need to finish the steal. But then Decision does make the decision again to eliminate the last player for Team Rux. And just like that, they have been eliminated as well. Now 6 teams remaining. That rotation is looking good there. FTG, they have lost the number. Groot, they have been spotted. It does go down as well. So Maru needs to get the revive. The zone says no, but he's still going to be trying to do it. But then that's going to be impossible because now Rush Esports has been able to spot him as he tries to make his rotation towards that safe zone. I have 5 teams remaining. The FTGs, we have the younger 5 where we have No Mercy. We have a T4. All of them there are making their rotations. I don't know how they're going to be making it into that zone without losing the numbers. You can see where team 6 is. Assad, they're trying to make the rotations. Suspects right in front of him. Romeo does get the damage. Sushi holding that tree. Assad still going in for that rotation. I don't know how he's still moving. No one is spotting this guy. No one is trying to take him down there. But then Sushi does it. And he does eliminate him. But while he does that, he does get spotted as well. The damage in Sushi there is quite good. And they need to figure out what next. Romeo, he goes down. Rush Esports watching from the side again. I don't know what Rush Esports plan is. But of course they have a plan of either surviving or letting it slide. Now YF, that is the younger 5, we have them spraying team 17, that is YF No Mercy. They have a plan. Of course they do have a plan. We hope the plan actually works because they're the only team that is holding that safe compound. We have on the left there, we have a Rush Esports. That is team 18, Cornes, Zeno, Decision, all of them playing it a little bit safe. They do not want to take on the fight just yet. They want to play it a little bit safe. There, when you're looking at team 14, you have Sushi, Romeo, all of them holding that upper angle. They want to take their time. They want to be the ones winning that chicken. I'm not sure if staying there though will be possible for them to win, seeing that the zone is here and Sushi sprays are not dealing any damage. The damage on that zone is good. Sushi as well might be joining Romeo. He still tries to do on that healing battle, but it's gonna be GG's on Sushi, and that is it for their team. Now 2 teams remaining. Younger 5 T4, they want to go in for that push. There you have Daddy and Legit. No Mercy is also here. So let's see how this goes. Rush Esports did make in that push there. Decision trying to go ahead with that push on Daddy. But the Molly there is getting some damage on our guy here. That will be stopping him on his track. Being unable to really win this. But let's see, a nade there from Decision. If it goes well, it's going to be a Kobe. And Daddy and his teammates are passing by. The nade is well cooked. But then no one gets damaged yet. Decision tries to get a molly cooking up there. One of the teammates is low. No, younger 5. If you Wakifambo now Z. No way. Corners does get that knock. 2 players remain standing. No Mercy and T4. They try to go in for that push. Yo. Why were we shooting the feet? Nani ako kwa miguu? Who are we damaging? Habibi, una damage nani? But then you have their first place, Rush Esports. They have a total of 11 eliminations. Second place, you have a younger 5. 4 eliminations. Third place, you have SAS with 1. Fourth, we have FX with 5. 5, you have FTG 1. 6, you have MTF 3. 7, you have Rux Esports. 6, 8, you have NRS. 5, 9, you have RC. With 9. Is this 9? Yes. 10 have BMGS 1, 11 iOS with 11. What? 12 we have AX with 8, and then 13 Rec with 0, and then 14 9 6 6 0. Going a lot there with 5 eliminations. You have IS Black, Best Companion, the Tourist, use the NRS Puyal, and then finisher with the final elimination. We have, Rush Decision. Well, that is it for game number 1. We have 3 more games to go. Venue for finals, it will be at Site Center. But for now, I told you guys there are 2 types of finals. So there are the teams that will make it to the finals here online, and they will be granted the slot to the offline event. Yes. For now, let's take a quick break, and then we'll be right back. And we are back. Second game of the night, that is Erangel, of course, and we want to see how the teams are going to be performing. Again, for today, you'll pardon me, my voice is a little bit strained. Lot KU, but we had a blast, and we're hoping to see you guys join us tomorrow as well, as we support ESTSH, the team that is representing Africa in the PMGC group stage, that is for Group Red. You can join us. We are watching the game together. We are seeing how they're going to performing, and we are there to give them all the sight they need. Otherwise, we are back second game, and looking at the flight path, they're coming from the southwestern side all the way to Severny. It seems like we have some teams that will be having an early fight. Sijui mbona watu wanapenda hii mambo ya kufight mapema, sielewi. But if it works for you, then that is totally okay. Looking at that safe zone, it is very much centralized. And that means most of the teams are very much okay with where they're landing. We have a team going into Severny. I don't know which other team I've seen they're going towards Severny. They didn't land here, but they avoided Severny, of course, for a reason, because they do not want to take part in any fight. You have teammate, that is iOS. You have Sensei, Pato, Juliet, and Romeo. Then shooting range, they are close to a team that is in Severny. That is a team 966. Hapa lazima watapatana. And the fight will be inevitable. Hapa hata uko unaomba sijui side gani, but kama inawake. But anyway, there we have team 14, that is a suspect. They have a team that is actually really close to them there, and that is Kali's team, that is a 44 NGANUSH, a team that we know are very familiar with Miramar more. Though last week, Pale wali to surprise that they can actually change the scenario, and they did that by being able to survive and win chicken dinners twice in a row. The last game, Jailu wapiga chenga pale Rondo, but they got 2 chicken dinners, and actually, no, was it 2 or 3? Says kumbuka. Oh, nimechoka, my guys. But I'm here for you, okay? Let's enjoy the game together. So now we have their team 15. We have Modanelli, who is down on his knees there. We have BMG double, actually 777. And they have the RC team right in front of them. And we know RC, they never back down out of a fight. And the BMGs are as hard-headed as the RC team. Hapa probably... Oh, Big Man is not here. I was about to say Hapa probably Big Man is telling them, my G, push. But he's not here to tell them that. So... they will not be pushing, and you can see what is that. Oh no, BMG 777 there has been spotted, meaning the RC team will be going in for that push, and Fedro doesn't even take a chance, and he immediately goes in for that push. I think the BMG player should really think about this revive. Fedro buying some time for his teammate to get closer. They finally got the revive, and 777 immediately goes up. It does get damaged. Someone does get knocked as well, but unfortunately BMG is actually, that knock was successful. TZ would have gone down as well, but just the numbers were not in their favor. Rush Esports watching this. I mean, decision. Make that decision again. Akona habit ya kufanya watu wakiwa kazi. Come on, third one. They have one of their teammates really low there, and we have them being spotted. You can see them really thinking about this. They don't want to stray yet. And they ran away. Rush Esports watching hizi bwana. Hizi ndio gani tena. Hizi ndio gani. And they literally went away from that fight. Lakini niliwaambia kama ina work, you go ahead and do it. Hiyo kama hai work, ayo mambo ni vile alivyo sasa. Mambo ni vile bo. Adi English bwana, ama ni Kiswahili imenikataa. Kuchoka ni crazy. But who am I? Unbeatable. Mimi nakwambia pale KU kuna watu walikuwa wamekuja kula tu Indomie. Yaani Indomie nje ilimfanya amke mapema. You can pull up. Actually the place is actually really crowded. Like the school has some activities, so kuna mambo kadha wa kadha, like kuna stalls za chakula. because it's KU Culture Week, kuna maindomi literally every corner, so wale watu wanapenda kula ovyo ovyo hapo mtaenjoy because kuna indomie, sijui ma hot dog, mabaga. Wewe mlaji tu, we jua ni wewe najaribu kuentice to join for the watch party. Also we have even more amazing things there on ground. We have new items you can carry. You can carry a PUBG Mobile mini flag. I don't know how they're called. These two pins zenye zinakuanga na flag ya Kenya. Ukiingia kwa ofisi kakona ka flag kadogo. You can have yours but with a PUBG banner. We have those ones on ground. For those who came early today, I wrote down their names. So those people, I believe, is it tomorrow or Thursday, they're getting their chargers, keychains, t-shirts. A lot of things have been given out. There's even water bottles. Remember, Infinix is also a partner for the watch party. So kuna pia water bottles za Infinix. Nilikuwa nini ingine? Vitu mingi. Yani, vitu ziko tu literally everywhere. But yeah. So if you didn't come, nimesha kupatia highlights ya vitu ziko. Tena sijui kuna comedian alikuja bruh. Ni kama sense of humor yangu imeenda down the drain, bro. Siko nacheka, sijui nini shida. But then there we have the Y5, that is a young daddy. They have been spotted by the RC team. It seems like they're on a streak there, cooking up a nade on daddy. Might be looking to connect, but then we don't see any knock on the kill feed yet. But then Pedro again, he does go in for that push as the entry. He's basically assaulting people. Hey, and daddy goes down just like that. We were all saying, don't sit, GG's. Nothing was going to happen past that. But then when we look at a side like Severny, we have there's going to be some sort of crowd in here because now the IS team is lurking around Severny. They're trying to see what do they want to do really, what are they looking to do, and the thing is they might actually be doing a good job. they've so far they've proven to us that they can survive and actually clutch without thinking it through. There's also an interesting team here that has got Mizo, and who they've really been doing a good job there getting eliminations. But then it seems like we have a fight there. We have Tank there being knocked and thirsted. Rozok, one of my favorite places to land because I only last 5 seconds. That is the fun of PUBG Mobile. Hii mambo ya kusurvive hadi chicken dinner ni utaki kuenjoy game. Na minja nimekwambia. You should land na una land kwanza unafinywa ukiwa kwa hewa unasema god damn. Then unarudi game tena. Mambo ya juu una survive what? Hey, what? That spray is actually good. We were trying to get some cover, but then nothing really happened there. It seems like that we have FX Assad. Is also around. They're going in for that push on Team 4. We have them sprays. They're working quite good. Team 4, they're trying to get some nades towards Team 6. One of them will get a Kobe. Question is who? And there we go. It is a Team 4 player that is none other than Loy. Who does Maloy, right? Who actually gets that knock, and of course he will be making sure to confirm with that SOK, a very satisfying sound to hear from most players, and he will be the one to enjoy it by himself. So acha kijana jibambe while the player there makes his way to that lobby. Of course, we don't know what to expect when it comes to KPL sometimes. We tend to have new teams here and there. We tend to have usual teams being around. So that is something that does surprise us with KPL because we don't have constant winners. And of course, like I said, we have more activities coming for KPL, not offline but online. We'll be launching the posters so that you can understand why we're a little bit dragged out. I mean, this is not even how we operate. If you understand us, you know we have a whole structure and it's all planned out, but we have been a little bit distracted here and there. So we want to make it work for you guys as a community and for us as the organizers so that you can get to grow together as a community. So for now, just give me a second. 1 second only. I think I've not set something here in my background. Give me a second. My game is pulling. It's pulling me. It's pulling me. It's pulling me. I don't know why. And I've not put a fan on this phone, so I'm still working on it. Aiwa, fan iko kwa gari bwana. Guys, if it lags, blame the phone, eh? Blame the phone. There is now Pollyanna. We have our team 13 who are playing it safe here. The zone is about to close in. We should be expecting some fights happening here and there. Of course, we are not even sure about, well, how some teams are going to be performing, if I'm being honest. Because some teams, we have seen them dominating before, but then sometimes it doesn't really go as planned, and we end up losing teams, or rather, they get exposed to unnecessary fights. They suddenly inakuanga either ni ile tu una feel confident, because you can see how RC is moving around the game. They're not even taking on fights. They're all of them avoiding the fights, and it's totally okay. But isikue hivyo. It should not be like that. It should not be like that, buana. But if it works for you, then that's totally fine. Okay. I think I'm good now. I've reduced the quality. Now I'm focused. Okay. I tend to overfocus on something, so you guys need to forgive me on that. I don't like doing things a certain way, so I tend to think it a lot. But now let's continue the fight. There you have Rux Esports, RC Esports, and then you have 966 Esports all at the same place. Rux finisher trying to go in for that push. RC Esports is playing a little bit too confident for this game, so let's see if that will be their downfall, or it might just be their way of dominating the whole game. There, Fedro being damaged. He's quite low here for you as well. It's quite damaged. Postman is low as well. Some nades maybe coming from Team 13 will be beautiful. Some sprays from Team 3 will be perfection, but these teams are somehow afraid of taking on that fight. And I mean, really, because what will happen is that if you take on the wrong fight by mistake, you will end up going back to lobby a little bit too early in this game, and that is not something you do not want to do. We have the 44 NGANUSH here taking their time. They're with the games. They're not really fighting. We are used to them having very late fights, so that's totally normal for the 44 NGANUSH team. I have no problem with that. That is how they take on their fights. When you look at, we have Raki official saying 44 NGANUSH on top. Haya bas, wamesema 44 NGANUSH on top. That means wako na kazi ya kufanya. But then let's go to that young boy TZ. Fast spray on their side, and they will be getting that knock on Rux Esports. They have been spotted there by the petrol station, and we have here for you making sure that knock is confirmed all the way back to lobby. They are trying to get closer to the team that is the Rux Esports. They have been spotted. The damage is good. TZ and his teammates still standing, but the sprays are connecting here for you. A push goes in there, passes by the vehicle. They're still leaving that smoke there, and immediately what do? Go into that vehicle. They go outside. They take on RC. Another player go down, and TZ, oh, unbelievable play from finisher. He does go back with that vehicle, and then he comes back and takes on TZ while they're distracted as they knock their teammate. But then here for you, passes the vehicle. Same mistake the teammates did. Finisher goes into the vehicle again. Here for you, exposed to the same play, and Rux Esports taking on RC Esports just like that. I told you, it might be one way or the other. It might be a good thing or a bad thing, but it is actually a bad thing for them. It has become their downfall, and RC Esports have been eliminated with that fight. Hey, who is Rux Esports? Rux Esports. Who are they? Because, god damn. I don't know, man. I think I loved how they took onto that fight. So let's see what 966 will do now, because I think now Rocks Esports, their hands are a little bit warm. They're ready to take on fights. They're still doing the whole car play thing, going in out, in out, and in out. It does get good damage. The space are connecting. Mezo still doing the same thing. Goes back in the vehicle. He gets out again. He takes on a spray, and he spots a call as well. And that sprays are looking not as beautiful, Habibi. Mezo, you need to start moving. Sushi there been spotted, and he does go back to lobby as well. Mambo imeanza kuwa magumo, and you can tell from how the teams are playing, it is not easy because someone is getting spotted and they are being eliminated at random times. Of course, it is not something they're looking to have happening on their side, but if it happens on your team's side, that is totally okay. So we have there the teams are making the rotations. Team 3 getting closer. Rocks Esports, they are a little bit confident now. You can tell from how they're playing the game now, how they're taking the rotations, which teams they're going against, and you can tell the confidence is good. So far, we have that zone about to close in. 11 teams are still remaining. Suspects there have been able to spot Rocks Esports. And another teammate has already been taken down. That is Senpai. 966 are still holding on to that same compound. I don't know how they're planning to go about this, but it actually looks really interesting that they are still surviving there, somehow holding a compound that most of the people are not ready to take on. Why is that? They are just not ready for a fight. And if it does happen to you, then you'll have to question your team's decision and everyone else's decision. But then you have the FTGs there coming from the back. Vidal, he does get the space there. Finisher holding it outside there by the vehicle. He doesn't want to expose himself. Meza, beautiful cover. And he's trying to get a grenade towards Vidal. Might just be a Kobe, but then it doesn't really connect. Another one goes in. Might just be able to get some damage. And you have one of the teammates, Senpai, on his knees. Vidal holding the same place. He wants to go in for that push. He's sports finisher, but then you get distracted again. Habibi, remember that zone is also taking on Mezzo. Remember, you're playing a little bit open, and you have the suspects very much close. Their nades are coming from FTG, and they might be able to take on Rocks Esports all the way back to lobby. So let's see what will be happening here. We're not sure how they will be able to dominate, but it's going to be a good one. We have FTG Kahohi making his rotation. IS Esports taking on a fight there. We can see beautiful Kobe's. So let's see where they are actually taking on the fight there. We saw 44 NGANUSH taking on a fight, but somehow that fight did not continue. Pato cooking up a nade. Is it going to be a Kobe? Nah, Habibi, not a Kobe. But they're still cooking up that nade. Let's go. The nades are looking good. The damage is there. Sensei wants to get closer. The pre-fires are not really connecting. I don't know who is trying to pre-fire because no one is going outside. Everyone is chilling in that building. But then the IS team there, Pato, he does get the space there. The fast track is in there. Another player is very much low. He goes down as well. But then the cover is amazing from the side. Humble, ready to take on IS team there. The DBS is connecting. The damage is beautiful. And he still wants to go in for that push, but no, he gets knocked as well. But the cover from this team is undeniably beautiful because anytime someone gets knocked, the other person comes in with that cover. Now one person remains standing. Romeo quite low with that HP, has to be careful on that third party fight from the outside. But then Romeo, he goes in for that push. S12K in the hand of Sasuke, does get the pre-fires with that S12K towards the window, doesn't really connect. Romeo is waiting by the side there. Molly on the door, he will be taking Humble with him. Oh, he doesn't really get him. Romeo being able to heal up now is ready to take on the player, that is Sasuke. But the damage from the zone is good. And Romeo does take on the last player. And just like that, GG's. GG's. Mama yo. Mama yo. Alright? Yeah. Hivyo ndio inachezangwa, guys. That's how you play it. Oh, we have the 44 NGANUSH there taking. Oh my days, why are we stuck here? 44 NGANUSH taking on a fight there. Kali being knocked and thirsted. We have retired watching that fight there. The sprays are beautiful. NRS being spotted. He does try to get some sprays there, but then they're not really connecting as he wants them to do. But then you have Team 11, Kronos, Alo, all of them being exposed. And it's going to be an interesting time to see how the 44 NGANUSH are going to be doing this. But then as they do that, I mean, where is this fight happening? Where's 966? Where are they getting all these knocks from? So Retired has been attacked from the back. Alo goes down as well. And now 44 NGANUSH has only one player standing. That is Kronos. The revive has to happen. Someone needs to take that revive and go away from this location. But here's the thing. They are actually in that safe zone. So what do we say? Nothing. We just watch and say all the best to you guys. Now SAS Esports, they are still surviving. 3 players in the team. They want to make their rotations. They want to get closer. IS Romeo is there doing a good job, trying to get some points for his teammate. Beautiful damage. Did Romeo just do Romeo dirty? Did Romeo just do... Oh my days. God damn it. A Spider-Man moment there. Spoidemon. That was a very Spoidemon moment, if I'm being honest. But mambo ni machache, oh yeah. Mambo ni machache, chicken dinner or not. So nades there coming from a low. Might just be looking for that Kobe on NRS machine. I don't know if the nade is going to be doing any magic just yet. But who are we to doubt? We have been seeing very impressive plays coming from the teams. Retired. Beautiful space there. Nice one. Almost getting someone there, but then... I believe the zone is just making it hard. I don't know what's happening to the last teams. I'm just seeing people being eliminated by the zone. So I don't even understand what is happening. But then so far we have Team 11 there. And Team 10, NRS, they're sporting Alo from Nigani. What is happening there? We have Alo there trying to heal up. Team 10. They will be making their rotations towards Alo. The nades are looking good. They know his location. They're just not sure where. And that flank from the player that is Puyal is taking a 44 NGANUSH there by surprise. The grenade might just be finishing the deal here for Kronos. But then he started cooking up that grenade a little bit early. We might be seeing someone get a Kobe. Iyo. And 44 NGANUSH is eliminated. And we have winners for game number 2. And that is NRS Esports. Beautiful plays and a well-deserved chicken dinner. Of course, we cannot say much because that was a very unexpected fight. Everyone was literally everywhere. Just that it happens when it comes to PUBG Mobile, we can only and always have just one winner. So, GG's to you guys. Well-deserved play for 44 NGANUSH. Better luck next time for sure. So we have them getting a total of 2 eliminations. That means they basically got 8 points from this game. We have third place SAS Esports with 3 eliminations. Well, looking at how the teams have performed in this game, most of the teams have actually put their best foot forward. So well done, well played to you guys. Going a lot for this game with 5 eliminations. RC here for you. Best companion with 3 rescues, Kronos, and finisher with the final elimination, Puyal. So GG's to you guys. Well played. That was a good game. But of course, you have to take a break. That was just game number 2. We have 2 more games to go and we'll call it a night. BRB.
What the? Let's go. To the city like whoa. What the? Let's go. To the city like whoa. What the? Let's go. To the city like whoa. What the? Let's go. To the city like whoa. What the? Let's go. To the city like whoa. What the? Let's go. To the city like whoa. What the? Let's go. To the city like whoa. What the? Let's go. To the city like whoa. What the? Let's go. To the city like whoa. What the? Let's go. To the city like whoa. What the? Let's go. To the city like whoa. What the? Let's go. To the city like whoa. What the?
Well, kwa maneno machache, I was not on my phone. Sorry about that, guys. But we are here, and it is game number 3. And as we can see, we already have some teams that are losing numbers. So an example is BMG there. We can see Big Man. Hey, let me disconnect. My internet. Come on. Give me a second. I think I can actually download kwa background yangu man. OBS is still struggling. Oh, cool. Nimepata nini? Sorry about that, guys. Seems like I was downloading a whole series. I was wondering what's happening to my internet. But yes, mtanisamee, I'm very slow. Leo sijui. But we do appreciate everyone who's been able to join in and play their games. I really appreciate you guys. And thank you so much for still playing despite the confusion hapana pale. We appreciate you guys so much, and we do not take you for granted. Now we are in that second phase of that zone, going into the third phase of the zone. We will be expecting well, basically fights, if I can put it that way. A lot of third party fights happening every single side, and we're probably going to be having people coming into that zone a little bit late as well. It's not something I've seen before. It's something we're used to. You can see a team like FTG. They're all the way in that blue zone by water treatment. I don't know what they're doing that. But if it works for them, then why not? We have the MTF team, that is Team 9. They're also there. What are you talking about? Oh, there's no sound like my sound? Let me listen. I don't think I can hear. There's no game sound, right, when I'm live, right? Mbona mjasema bwana? Mko tu. Mkasema mko tu. I don't know. The video should have sound directly into that game. Can you guys hear the sound? I don't know. Sijui ni nini. I think it's capture 3, right? I hope it's getting some sound. There is some sound, right? Should be there. But anyway, let's see what's happening around the game and what are we expecting to happen in this game. So far, we actually have only 2 teams that have been eliminated so far. We have a team here in San Martin. We have the FX Tank, we have FX Echo, and then we have FX Assad as well. Looking at that middle zone, we have NRS, so we have Puyal, Jamal, Machine, and Von. They are also there making their way into that safe zone. Leo nimesema mtanisamee, nakwambia ni kama na function in reverse. Hiyo time yote sija realize amsikii kitu man. Hey, poleni. But yeah, so now we have MTF team. We have them playing it a little bit safe here. We are in Hacienda where we have FTG Vidal and his teammates. They're also taking their sweet time, probably not looking to take on any early fights as of now. So let's make our way around the game and see what is really happening around the teams here. We have Team 13 where we have Rux Esports, Vim Maestro, and his teammates. We have seen how Rux Esports can use a lot of IQ when they're playing the game, so I'm not even surprised. We have 966 there as well. They are somehow doing a good thing. I think the IGL wa RC alikuwa amelala. God zikipeanwa. But you know what? It is what it is. Okay. Let's go. So now we have a team they are closing in. That is a team 10. We have a team 17. That is the younger 5. I think. Let me see. Okay, good. I think Imacha could lag. My concern is even the OBS, not even what you guys are seeing on Pinya screen yangu ya again. If OBS lags, everything lags. But we have the zone there. We have FTG Vidal, FTG Kahohi, FTG Hot, and FTG Fury. This Hot is Indian, right? That name sounds either Indian or he's just calling himself Hot. You know what I'm saying? Like hot. That H is breathing out. I think so. I'm not sure. We have 966, another team that has shown a really good potential. I have to agree with that. They have showed us they have a very good potential when it comes to the games. They take their time and they engage what is needed. So we have Rux Esports. I'm trying to see what Rux Esports could be up to there. We have Goat Mezzo. They have a fight happening there. Oh, what? When did Rux get attacked? Because I saw YF. Oh, let's go. So we have the YF the team. They're getting closer. And they actually went towards legit there. But Nate missed him and went to the other side that we do not know where. But then we can see the player. They're trying to get closer. Team 13, 14 legit. And they take him down immediately, sending him back to lobby. No mercy. Goes down as well. And now one player remains standing, and I believe the Rux Esports honestly are on a streak, and they take on the last player for younger 5 just like that. We're in the third phase of the zone, going into that fourth phase of the zone, and we know the teams are going to be taking their sweet time, rotating, trying to capture the high grounds, and some might be lost along the way there. iOS Esports, one of their teammates is already down. Ganja on his knees. MTF taking on SAS Esports. I don't know where these fights are happening, so I'm gonna trace it like this and let's see what's happening there. Fury being eliminated. Now one person remains standing. The hot guy there will be going in for that, which is the only person remaining from his team. Team 4 will be humbled. Oh, basically Sasuke did Be Humble's job and told Hot to go back to lobby. Now IS Esports as well taking on a fight. We have Black there, Romeo. We only have one person standing, and that is iOS Black. He will be going closer to MTF. I am not sure if he's really taken on a solo fight by himself, but how he's driving there does tell you that he's not willing to stop there. He's going to do his rotations there and avoid as many fights as possible. So now here's the thing: when it comes to 966 Esports making the rotations into that safe zone, we have AX Sasuke, that is NRS Machine there. They're also taking on a fight against each other. I'm gonna check on them and see what they're doing and what they're up to. But so far so good. We have FX Echo. We have them maintaining their place here. I think they're going to be looking for that rotation, maybe a way that they're going to be exposing themselves to minimal fights, but still be able to third party and get as many eliminations as possible. 9 teams remaining. We are in that 4th phase of that zone, going into the 5th phase of the zone. We will be expecting some fight of some sort. If the teams are not ready, they will be eliminated. That just like that. Team 6 already down to 1 player, and they joined as a trio. Honestly, I'm never a fan of teams that join less in terms of numbers. It actually puts you guys at a disadvantage. You don't have that extra help. You don't have that extra individual to help you guys. You don't really have a lot to keep you going. So I'm not sure if they really want to be at a place where they are losing points just by not having enough numbers. But let's see what the teams are up to. We have their Suspect from Team 14 there, looking and sporting Team 4 as they make their rotations. Most of the teams are avoiding the fights. That's totally okay. Funny foot for NGANUSH. Yes, I think they're juggling 2 tournaments, so I understand them. We understand we confused you guys, so you won't see me straining the teams. I understand, and it's fine. It's totally okay, totally allowed. And check if my sound is there. Okay, I think my sound is back, yeah? You guys never told me you don't hear the game sound. Wajameni. Mmekuwa mkisikiza sauti yangu kuambia kenye na happen kwa game. Hey, what are those? But then how the Rush Esports are taking on a fight, and they seem to be handling the fight here a little bit different. So let's see what is happening here. We have a Rush Esports there from Team 18 trying to get closer to Rux Esports. We have Finisher. We have Senpai. They are the only ones that are really close to him. But on the back here, we have BMGs outside in that blue zone. And one of the teammates that is Big Mind does get knocked by that zone. Translate going to the safe zone. And Rush Chinese guy says that is not going to be possible. Now remember, Rux Esports is on a streak here. And they might be looking to take on Rush Esports just to make sure the streak doesn't end yet. And maybe accompany it with a chicken dinner. Just an icing on that cake. So let me see if that's going to be the icing, if they're going to be able to get that chicken dinner. SAS Esports played it a little bit slow this time around, but it is actually advantageous to them. Work on a time and resources. Watu wako kwa farasi wanahesabu shamba meters. One watauza gani waache gani. If it works for them, ayo basi. Acha wauze shamba. But then you have there the NRS Savon there. Whoa, Jamal there being spotted on the high ground by Team 4. The damage was there. It means they can actually deal a good damage because they were able to knock the teammate that is Puyal easily while Jamal was just there. So it means Team 4 has good firepower. Remember, the humble player is actually really good at the game here. He's taking his time, making the right calls, getting eliminations for the team. So all these things matter for that chicken dinner. It is going to be interesting if they do not get a chicken dinner, but they very much deserve a chicken dinner. With everything that they have on the table, a chicken dinner is definitely inevitable. Team 4 are making their rotations into that zone. Remember, Team 10 is literally on that high ground waiting for them as they try to make their way into the zone. Jamal there and his teammates have decided to retreat. They might be able to encounter Roxy Sports. They have to be careful with that. I don't think it's something they want to lose along the way. But let's go. It's gonna be an easy one. It's gonna be an easy one. Yalla, Raxi squad step. Oh, rush, rush Narabu. What happened? But let's see what's gonna be happening here. The zone is closing in. Senpai, good damage on him there. Team 6 watching from afar. We can see a baggy that is actually trying to rotate all the way outside the zone. That's not gonna be possible. A call. I don't know about you, but that was of course impossible. And 966 esports losing numbers one by one, and just like that, they have been. We have a getting a knot there. Will not be a good look, if we're being honest. We have Raxa Senpai as well. They have their time, they're making it happen. I'm not sure if it's gonna be an easy thing to do, but let's see. There we have NRS making their way into that zone. Might just be a little bit tricky. I don't know if falling from a high ground. I don't know how that's happening, but coming to happen. You know what? It is what it is. There we have suspects. That is SAS Esports, Sushi and his teammates. We have Intro God. They're making their way into that zone as well. What am I? Hey, hata sasa unaangalia vile watu wanacheza unajiuliza ni nini shida. You know what's happening? What's wrong? But then there, team 4, we have Sushi. Might be able to support team 4. Let's look at Sasuke and see what is gonna be happening here. It's been spotted. Sushi, you need to take on that play. Not even that, the loot vehicle will be their downfall if they're not careful. Luckily for them, they actually left the vehicle and decided to go on that safe zone using their very God-gifted feet. We have them trying to get Be Humble revived. The zone is really damaging. They're holding him while he makes it into that zone. Sushi gets closer. Might be dangerous for Team 4 right now. The nade is getting cooked up. Might just be a Kobe. Cook it up good, Sushi. Pike ugali. Ay, buana. Why did you? Hey, okay, pick up the second one. Okay, we have someone third party. Oh, the teammate actually got to knock there. One beautiful grenade from Sushi, and we might be seeing a Kobe for the century. Be Humble. They are still holding the same place. The nade actually connects, and we have Sushi getting some damage there on a Be Humble. One more grenade, and the deal is done. But unfortunately, they seem to be low on those grenades, and that will not be happening. NRS, they are taking on a fight. But it can happen that they were the ones to lose. So now we have a Team 4. Beautiful space there from Sushi. Be Humble goes down. Beautiful cover. And of course, when Sushi goes down, the team now needs to get closer. Now, Team 4 has the time to get the revive happening, but they have to get closer to Team 14 and make it into that safe zone. It's going to be impossible. Why? We have people like basically, sniping them. They're trying to see how they're moving, how they're making their rotations. And you can see how they have done it. There we have Intro God. They are going in for that push. A nade is being cooked up there. Someone is distracted. And the fast player does go down. Sasuke making the rotations. He wants to go in. And then he has been spotted as well. The damage. Still another one fighting the down there. Taking on the fight was just basically a fate that was sealed. And it was easy for Sushi and his teammates basically to sauce to make their way to that chicken dinner. Not only a chicken dinner, but they do get themselves 10 eliminations. Second place, we have AX, 9 eliminations. We have third there, NRS with 3 eliminations. But as you can see there, most of the teams have made their work. Their FX 3, Rock 6 was 4, 9663, 7 Rush 4, 8 BMGS 3, 9 MTF 0, 10 IAS 0, 11 FTG 0, and 12 Younger 5 0. Going along with 6 eliminations, we have Sasadaki. Best companion with 4 skills, we have AX Sasuke. Finisher with the final elimination, we have Intro God. Well, that is it, of course, for game number 3. We'll be taking a very fast short break, and then we'll be joining for the last game of the night. Jawa Talk Music. For now, let's take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Let's go! Coming to the city like, whoa, what the? Coming to the city like, whoa. city like, whoa, what the? City like, whoa. Let's go. Coming to the city like, whoa, what the? City like, coming to the city like, whoa. Let's go. Coming to the city like, whoa, what the? City like, coming to the city like, whoa. Let's go. Coming to the city like, whoa, what the? City like, coming to the city like, whoa. Let's go. Coming to the city like, whoa, what the? City like, coming to the city like, whoa. Let's go. Coming to the city like, whoa, what the? City like, coming to the city like, whoa. Let's go. Coming to the city like, whoa, what the? City like, coming to the city like, whoa. Let's go. Coming to the city like, whoa, what the? City like, coming to the city like, whoa. Let's go. Coming to the city like, whoa, what the? City like, coming to the city like, whoa. Let's go. Coming to the city like, whoa, what the? City like, coming to the city like, whoa. Let's go. Coming to the city like, whoa, what the? City like, coming to the city like, whoa. Let's go. Coming to the city like, whoa, what the? City like, coming to the city like, whoa. Let's go. Coming to the city like, whoa, what the? City like, coming to the city like whoa. What the? City like whoa. The city like whoa. Let's go. Coming to the city like whoa. What the? City like whoa. The city like whoa. Let's go. Coming to the city like whoa. What the? City like whoa. The city like whoa. Let's go. Coming to the city like whoa. What the? City like whoa. The city like whoa. Let's go. Coming to the city like whoa. What the? City like whoa. The city like whoa. Let's go. Coming to the city like whoa. What the? City like whoa. The city like whoa. Let's go. Coming to the city like whoa. What the? City like whoa. The city like whoa. Let's go. Coming to the city like whoa. What the? City like whoa. The city like whoa. Let's go. Coming to the city like whoa. What the? City like whoa. The city like whoa. Let's go. Coming to the city like whoa. What the? City like whoa. The city like whoa. Let's go. Coming to the city like whoa. What the? City like whoa. The city like whoa. Let's go. Coming to the city like whoa. What the? City like whoa. The city like whoa. Let's go. Coming to the city like whoa. What the? City like whoa. The city
And we are back for the last game of the night, and the safe zone literally decided to be on the south side of the Rangel. Oh wow, and I don't know how the teams are going to be taking on the fight, but as you can see, most of them are leaning towards the central side of Erangel. I don't think they will be taking on any fights as of now. Most of the teams are now into that last game mood. You know, we need more points. We cannot risk it just yet, so let's take our time. So let's see which teams are going to be taking on early fights and which teams are going to be holding on a little bit longer. Like 2 minutes, I'll be back. And I'm back. What? Had to wash my face, guys. Had to wash my face. But yes, we are here, and we have FTG. Oh wow, there's a team around where we have FTG that is suspicious people. Our winners of the previous game. There we have IS team as well. They're making rotations around the game. Here we have Rocks Esports. Moving around, I don't know how they're planning to do or rather go about this, but probably they're looking to have that late zone fight. We have our IST Esports have finally encountered FTGs. One of the teams that Vidal has been knocked and casted all the way back to lobby, and now wanted as well. The spray is good there for Rira, but then he's not able to get a knock there on TZ, and they finally encounter each other. Immediately Rira goes outside the battery. Pedro going for that push. The damage is good. Rira, be careful, your battery is close. But then have Pedro there getting that knock. TZ and his teammates trying to get close as well, trying to give them some cover. But the teammate Pedro there has been casted all the way back to lobby. Fury trying to go away from the fight. Why won't you give the enemy your back? And TZ passing by there with the vehicle. TZ passing by the vehicle there, does go in for that push as well, and I believe the FTGs have been eliminated just like that. Now the fight doesn't end there, because now IS Esports is also closer to Team RC as well, and they might decide to take them on if anything happens. So let's see if that's going to be the case or not. We have a Team 4 there, that is AX Sasuke. We have a Wi-Fi, that is Lakaye. So let's see what Lakaye is after there. We can see Team 17, they're holding it. I don't know how. But someone is getting DBS Daddy as well. Oh damn, who's doing that? Now you have an A there being cooked up by Lakaye. Might just be a Kobe. So let's see how that goes there, Lakaye. They're coming for that. They're coming home. The DBS in the back there must have broken that backbone. The guy is lying down. Damn it. And they're being cooked up. Might just be a Kobe. Oh, behind they're kind of getting for that wicket. There we go. Y5. Unfortunately, though he was able to get a knock with that grenade, that player will not be surviving this fight as of now. The zone is closing in. We can see Team 12 there, RC here for you. Excuse me. RC here for you is also making their rotations around the game. We have Team 12. I don't know what RC is going to do, but you have teammate there. No, RS doesn't want to take on the fight. Suspects as well. Why is everyone running away? Kweni serious Buana. I'm here for you, trying to alert them. I saw you, and you need to get back here and fight against me. But then it seems like the damage there from someone third party is actually good. It does get some damage, but RC Esports does not want to take on the fight there. The zone, the bridge fight. Let's go and have NRS. We might just be seeing a very interesting bridge fight. Two teams there by the bridge. 966 Fox is already down as this. We have 1v4, 4v4 is also trying to go in for that revive on his knocked teammate. I don't know if Jamal can see him from the farthest end, but that revive will be happening because now Jamal and his teammates are just sitting and waiting for that opportunity where the team is well a little bit distracted and maybe they can do something. But even being honest, it would have been easier if they tried to get a little bit closer. And look at that revive before it happened, and the revive has happened, and that means that is going to be that way. When you look on the other side of the bridge there towards military base, we have the RCs. I don't know about RCs and their plan, but I'm hoping it's a plan that will work, because the last game there they were able to basically lose or rather fumble in a game because they decided to push. They were a little bit confident. They took on fights that they were not supposed to, and they just ended up losing their chances just like that. So it's going to be an interesting thing to see if the RC team is going to be able to get that comeback, try get their points. But with how they're going, they're looking for a hovercraft, if I'm not wrong, to use to cross the bridge. Team 4 as well might be doing the same thing. IS Esports, their hater being spotted. Come on, Team 4, they need to take on that fighter. Pre-nade from hater might just take on the team there and eliminate all of them, but they are not coming for that push. The nade had to be released, but if they had gone inside that compound when he was holding that grenade, but let's see what's going to be happening there. Hater getting grenades towards the side there. Might be eliminated if he's not careful. But the damage on Hater is quite good. They're trying to get closer. Grenades being cooked up by Hater. Trying to do something here. But it's going to be up to that 1v4. Waha. That flying Dutchman has been sent back to Lobby Juliet, holding that bridge, waiting for that zone to close. And we have Team 4. That is 8x. I don't know what they're going to be doing there. But let's see. Probably will be something interesting because the last time we checked, AX is also really good at the game. We have to give them that. They have impressed us with their skills, with how they're taking on fights, and it's actually very interesting to see that they're really dominating around the game and they're doing a good job around it. So let's see if there's going to be anything happening on that side. We have their FX, Tank, Echo, and Assad. Don't know about them there. We have Rush Esports, Team 18, going towards a military base. We'll be seeing how, or rather how they'll plan on taking on the fights here. It's going to be a little bit interesting with how they handle it. But let's see. It's probably going to be a good one once this zone closes in. Oh, we have a... Oh, Rax Esports has basically swum the whole way. Hey, Sipole swim captains. We're sorry, guys. We're sorry. Tusame. We are your servants. Hey, damn it. But then again, like I said, today you'll really forgive me. I've had a busy day. Nateseka, nakazana, akukazaniki. But we'll see. We'll see. See how the game goes and how tomorrow will be. Kwa leo kwa sasa mnisamehe. Kwa sasa mnisamehe. Team 10 NRS. There's a team there by the group. Oh, I was wondering why the game is like this. Let's check esports mode. Simu hapo inateseka. Poleni. So far, Guy. Guys, I casted a whole game to myself. Well, I watching you wongo. For how long have I been muted? Bro, this headset is cooked, wallah. Ah, anyway, it's fine. GG's. All I have learned is bamba kwa game. Ah, damn it. Sorry. Hey, wow. No one is telling me in the comment section, guys. But it's fine. Anyway, thank you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.